Hey everyone, this is Global Fashion Workshop and I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we continue our DIY lessons. We will work with the same shirt sample as before. We already showed you how to prepare the bar and handle the double yoke. You can see this information in our previous DIY videos. Here will be a pocket with the beveled corners on the right side. You can decide on fitting where it will be located to make it look harmonious. The sample is small in size, and we want to show a larger pocket, so there will be an imbalance in size, but you do not pay attention to it, this is just a sample. Draw on a pocket. It needs this piece of fabric. It also needs to be drawn. And we prepared 2.5 centimeters white glue in order to strengthen the top of the pocket. The allowance for the hem of the upper cut is 5 centimeters. We will bend it twice. Therefore, 2.5 centimeters is the width of the adhesive. This will be the pocket itself. And on the sides of all sections we add 1 centimeter each. If you decide that you will have 2 pockets, you immediately need to prepare 2, but the point of work is the same everywhere. On all sides, one at a time. We will iron the pocket using a template. It is made of cardboard. Cut out. We cut it out and immediately you can harvest it on an iron table. Let's go to the iron table. The first thing we do is make notches, where we have an excess of the hem in the pocket. This is very important to do. So that you don't lose the line later. And immediately you can strengthen the upper cut with the adhesive. The second time we apply exactly to our notches. It turns out double bending. You should look at how dense your fabric is, whether to make such a large double hem. To keep the edge clean, you need to leave 1 centimeter. If it's not as much as ours, everything will depend on the fabric. Now we take the template, put it in our pocket and iron it. This way we get 2 exactly the same pockets if we need to. Just bend each slice and iron. First large sections and then small. We specially pick up this pocket so that there were more corners. And even a rectangular pocket and even a semicircular bottom must be ironed using the same system. And then there will be an ideal result. First long sides, then small. We need to iron each side. As you can see, the pocket turned out beautifully. Due to the fact that you will use the template, you will have clear angles, symmetrical pockets, everything will be the same. Now we need to work with the upper section of the hem of the pocket. Let's go to the sewing machine. After we iron the cuts of the pocket, we need to process the upper cut, the folding at the pocket from above. To do this, at the location of the notch, we bend this bent edge. We bend and clip from one side and from the second. And since it's already ironed, we can lay a line along the line. Due to the fact that it is visible. When we ironed, we immediately ironed on the upper cut side. Also from the second side. Then it will be possible to carve out all unnecessary. It is necessary to carefully lay the line. You cannot flash beyond this section, because here the visible part of the pocket begins. Now you need to carve everything. We carve one layer. Make a different layer. One more, one less. We cut out the first layer more, the next smaller, and leave the outer one. In order for us to have a different layer and not have excess thickness. We twist, strengthen the corners. Now you need to iron it before setting it up. Iron pocket on the wrong side, with the front. With this ironing, it is very important not to break the lines of the pocket itself. Everything you can go customize. Before setting up the pocket, we must lay the finishing line here. Let's get started. A little tack at the beginning, and lay the line at 0.1. Now we will not iron this line, but we will iron the whole pocket when we will sew it. We put on our location marked, pin with pins, and if you are not sure, you can take on, especially if the fabric is slippery. Chest pockets look very nice, especially with application, as if flowers were peeking out of the pocket. We give the finishing line. It is fastening with a small fastener. Lay the line at 0.1. But this is in our case, and you should look like yours. You can lay 2 lines.
Вы помните, как нужно
Do you remember how to turn on the corners?
в нижнее положение.
The needle is in the lower position, and only then raise the foot on the sewing machine and turn. Very neat at 0.1. The line should be even, because this is the face of the product.
Строчка должна быть ровненькая, потому что это лицо изделия. И небольшая поперечная закрепка.
And a little transverse tack,
Буквально пара стежков.
a pair of stitches. So your pocket is ready, but now it needs to be ironed.
А вот сейчас его нужно отутюжить.
The final ironing of the pocket.
Опять будьте
Be
внимательны.
careful when ironing from the front.
Равных Наташе не существует.
No one can compete with Natasha in this. But look at her, she's so shy. The pocket turned out very beautiful.
Очень красивый.
We showed you one way to handle a patch chest pocket. Be different and beautiful. Subscribe to this channel, write comments, share the videos, press the like and bell buttons. We would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.